Sugua, banana sugua, sugu. Mkoto ni wala mkweva.
Oh, mkweva.
Mpoga mi afla honene. Eplene. Okay. Kwa hiyo mbita.
Opa. Mlugari na nametia na mimi. Deko yo ncheme no gbo no po.
Ese bo enye hundo. Do no po.
O
no sro.
Nke odo awune ahungbato a. Den na no na mama. Afi do na woni.
Okay.
Chocho ami ne ti ani bo.
Njabi we.
Ah, deko mi ko wa do ne. Egbe ya. Fofo me. Va dema. Bokor wa do ne.
Abaleke wo le no se.
Abaleke wo le no. Afi mi wa do.
Yeko mi. Yeko mi. Bota emi o.
Agota
nigbe.
Temi gocho. Don ma.
Il n'y a pas la main nécessaire. Il y a monsieur Dono. La main nécessaire.
Je pas dire.
Oh, this one for me. Abu. Abu tala mi gba abu mi wo na na sugua, banana sugua, sugu. Mkoto ni wala mkweva.
Oh, mkweva.
Mpoga mi afla honene. Eplene. Okay. Kwa hiyo mbita.
Opa. Mlugari na nametia na mimi. Deko yo ncheme no gbo no po.
Ese bo enye hundo. Do no po.
O
no sro.
Nke odo awune ahungbato a. Den na no na mama. Afi do na woni.
Okay.
Chocho ami ne ti ani bo.
Njabi we.
Ah, deko mi ko wa do ne. Egbe ya. Fofo me. Va dema. Bokor wa do ne.
Abaleke wo le no se.
Abaleke wo le no. Afi mi wa do.
Yeko mi. Yeko mi. Fed this one.
Gbere. Ko la gra ko kuji no lo.
The mommy told you to stop, but you will not stop.
No, that's the reason why you are calling.
You call any of finance.
Saraya, de ma. Não, quase que como o ninguém.
Keep fed this one.
Betul. Kalau agak kau puji no.
The monkey told you to stop, but you will not stop.
You know, that's the reason why you are calling.
Saraya, de ma. Não, quase que como o ninguém.
Keep fed this one.
Betul. Kalau agak kau puji no.
The monkey told you to stop, but you will not stop.
You know, that's the reason why you are calling.
Saraya, de ma.
Ni da happy being in a divine by Bangladesh. No, remember?
I'm a baby.
No,
Yeah. Enjoy your.
Baby, happy being in a way. Because a better sale for this. Okay, no, it's a pity. Agora bem, a confieiro. Ni da happy being in a divine by Bangladesh. No, remember?
I'm a baby.
No, right.
Yeah. Enjoy your.
Baby, happy being in a way. Because a better sale for this. Okay, no, it's a pity. Agora bem, a confieiro. Ni da happy. Amarele bana hakuna ndio.
Asafo.
Yeah. Me chokonko, manga yo look jako because break poly in her poly she is not supposed to drink alcohol. But the other I say on my yeah, be crap. Cool, I have eh? Me, caramba.
Sendo menya wana. Ele segbo. Sendo menya wana.
Okay? Hold the cup in the right. Ni da happy being in a divine by Bangladesh. No, remember?
I'm a baby.
No, right.
Yeah. Enjoy your.
Baby, happy being in a way. Because a better sale for this. Okay, no, it's a pity. Agora bem, fiero. Non già ci fa fare. Ma le mani a cura,
Asafo.
Yeah. Me chokonko, no guy or qui, Jaco, because very poorly in her poly, she's not supposed to drink alcohol. But did I know? The same one, yeah, cool, I have eh? Mire, un canal.
Sendo menyawana, sendo menyawana, elesegbo, sendo menyawana.
Okay? Hold the cup in the right. Neither have been in a divine by Bangalore. No, Reba.
I'm a
Drink some.
baby.
No, right.
Yeah.
Cool. It says you're going to that.
Enjoy you.
Nah, maybe I have been in a way. Because it's better still with him. Okay, no, it's a pity. Agora vem a confiero. Non già ci fa fare. Ma le mani a cura,
Asafo.
Yeah. Me chokonko, no guy or qui, Jaco, because very poorly in her poly, she's not supposed to drink alcohol. But did I know? The same one, yeah, cool, I have eh? Mire, un canal.
Sendo menyawana, elesegbo, sendo menyawana.
You and I.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, please, yes, you.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for waiting for this long. I am now here. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to you, wherever you are at this very precious moment. My name is Christopher Voncujovi. I'm going to be your host today. Thank you all very much. We are talking about African Voodoo. Ewe Vodu. This is African Magic Temple. ReVodution Voodoo education. I am teaching about Ewe Vodu and other spiritual things. And we did our mid-year last week, and we ended it on Saturday. But then there were some things that also we did on Tuesday and other days. But then here we are today, and we are going to be live. Last week on Tuesday, on the Sunday, I think it was Sunday, when we were doing that was on the 30th of June, we were blocked by TikTok for showing something that was against the community. In reality, I am not with the camera. I am just doing things, and I normally instruct the people who are holding the cameras to be very, very sensitive to other people's concern. But unfortunately, there was a situation like that. But we are very grateful that today, being the 7th of July, or the 7th day of the 7th month of the year of 2024, we are very grateful that we are able to transmit on TikTok for you, and also on Facebook and YouTube. We are very grateful for everything. Please, I'm going to pour libation, and then we will take it up from there. So prepare your questions, your comments, and other things. We are very grateful that African Magic Temple and ReVodution Voodoo has revolutionized the teaching of our African traditional spirituality, that a lot of other people are also now on the net, on the social medias, teaching about our voodoo or our traditional spirituality. Not only people who are saying that, come let me make money for you, I can double money for you, but people are now teaching about the real thing, and we are very happy that this is happening. Thank you, and thank you, everybody. So here I go with my bottle of gin. I'm going to pray for salvation, and then we will take it up from there. Yeah, I'm going to put this in here. Please, if our sound is good, let us know. We are making all the efforts to bring you the best that we can. We have got a new internet link, which is a very good one. We are working with Starlink now. So please give us your comment and see if this is better than what we have been using before. We are in new age. Thank you. Oh, I go. Do I go see it? Me yoma oga sobolisa, me yoma oga kitikata, me yoma oga se joto, ame joto, se nanu ame, se te nanu ame, woman of heavy, doc no heavy. Woman of heavy may be an anu, doc no heavy, or benalo, doc no heavy may be an anu, woman of heavy, or be a sec with polipo, a said that affair. A senyo amenyo, a senkla amengla, a sen Georgie, ame Georgie. May you order Maduago. May you should ham for a shop, semi for a shop, Maduago. Braxas, meus e André Kuduago, your padreta, wave him a kuna, verso, cameo Maduago. Melhor menos o dia ainda do Cacaticas, pois já dreme ela fava em anglo na pé, eu vinha anglo de Rona maior a que o enya anyimba majofro la fo plan ba mando alika o nya bi na tekulo etekuetega O me yo akan be cho kan mo le ba kan je fo ba kan bisu ba kan tro fo ba kan manyo ba kan dufia ba kan mani wa ta ba kan ge ba kan pele ba haja do lo akopla doju fia to ba instrument doju me yo minu da ko ba bo wa ka ko pe mi zango me yo kule vira me ko kekelo e me yo ra ke wo jo pata jo maku fo ke ma vola mo di o chi me vola vudo me gbe di o kokolo kwa to le fo fo me jo gbe ni o hebe jo gbe ni metona ya molo amonji otona anu kware pe veyin o le pe me gbeto vajo etuzo pe du o mo na o te fere ka o so pata be yele afi ejo fo vajo enyen jo pata o pe fia jo pata metrona me gbeda molo afi fa gbe eriliye dina jo pata ne no anyi afi mi ajo lo jo pata jo pata yin ate fe me yo wọ́n mẹ́sìn mẹ́ gbọ́ ọ̀jìlí tó tọ́gbé dẹ̀ ntàbà pẹ̀lú tí zùgbólú àjìmá ògbójú pé ó dọ̀jà ló fẹ́ nkọ́ mi valenti fafa mẹ́lò va alo jo na pẹ́fù ago sápàtẹ́ mẹ́yọ́rọ́ àti gẹ̀lí mẹ́yọ́rọ́ kóró bòdú mẹ́yọ́rọ́ kékeré àlàáfíà lèyẹ́ mẹ́yọ́ mẹ́gá sísẹ́ gẹ̀jẹ̀ àpapà sísẹ́ tọ́gbé gẹ̀jẹ̀ àhàhà ó mẹ́yọ́ brahini mẹ́yọ́ gbọ̀gbọ̀ tí mẹ́yọ́ ń gbẹ̀ foli bò foli kọ́kọ́ mọ́ rẹ̀ kẹ́ gòmìnir gbòdò kú ìṣẹ́kú má kọ̀bẹ̀ngà tọ́gbẹ̀yìn kú tó mẹ́nẹ́ fanami o me yotonyo kosipoku akubia yero no nyemere akoso agoku fonyo ko geje tasinye amosi fusi jam koso abra kobra mama nye gbadwe mba to benya agoku kofi to benya kubia mensa mama nye duro epe kuno kutomene fanami me yoko yenye Celestine ya wakubia Katrina akubia fo yan sense ko fo ya oben akubia kutomene fanami me yo mi asro o mwachu chachu fe akubia Cecilia akpena eka tepe mensa kutomene fanami me yo awu no tuji bako tuji tobe tuji me yo okini hasa po nchi ya bara bunana bako atire kai koma atire kai kutuma na fana me yo bako adafi so fa mo agbovi bako afacha wa joge kutuma na fana mi lo o me yo hono le va po hono le gbe ya ga tobe ma se kutuma na fana mi me yo tobe nani tritu le jita apo hono kutuma na fana e me yo tobe Abraham jivenu le chame kuto mene fana tobako bum mayo tawe fia tosi mon kavila benye na si agotime yo Daniel vie pamare lagbaro mayo mega koku anatovi ankaima kuto mene fana yo happy akosa baji kuto mene fana milo o mayo trevi vie mayo bra ni bio geje vie kubia vie gbe vie po ijimele batunya no petit poare batunya viu petit kuto na ferami o mayo dainga amo dainga no dainga tipo mi dama nyo zeme tanya me sabu na kale mayo na dainga fole o manyo dainga viu manyo anya pe gbaja ga anya gape na magbodo na mayo osa mayo kale na tonamlo gongo o mayo mana mayo je tole mayo chije chihochi ibo e mayo achito mayo tapwe e mayo to be fu baba me yo chi gwa na tepe na go yo gbere mi na ngo apeli kakaraka gbe o be hoko be apeli na go ya wo yin di pe ni poto kele ni poto za ni poto bi ti ni poto wi da ba me cha ba aba bin pe vi ada ya me yo abochi sakraka me chwa ba be adogo kotokoli don ko kunu maku abere nu bere to be yo ale achu o franta mani o fifini nkwa bisinkra o kofito jaba ku chotu ko fito hen kofi atra kable me yo me petit me yo to be ho ba to ba vodu to ra ho e bubu ma ya sa pasa gidi ku nyo hoto ko shin nyo hoto kere ku me yo mi awo yin di pen pato me anya kala manu pato me anya zanu pato me anya bifiti manu pato awuli da ba me chaba aba bin be yo anda pe na mi do e mi to be glindo ko chuji me fu abeja na be ko ko achi ne tu ne glindo po ne glindo do ne glindo ya ne glindo ha ne glindo do la me ne glindo ko chi vono glindo ne vono glindo a je vono glindo tro vono glindo ku vono glindo yo no vono glindo chu vono glindo e be nye be magari fu na fika fola ku tu no da ni po no da ni be chi vono da ni ma vono ni anji vono da ni tro vono da ni ku vono da ni no vono da ni chu vono da ni ma vono da ni e be nye bonge yo ra ka wa harai e nya tepe me to pe chu manyamni oba alakaima oba zambote oba lakaima oba babate tv oba lakaima oba babate tv ri po ngini ri po babate tv la police manu amesi fi afiva ho mene I'm into Voodoo now, but I do. We are late. We talk book, we are late. I'm a Kudula of a joker. I'm a Kudula, I'm a Vodu joker. Fiafi over the joker. I'm a Soromola of a joker. The being in them, Benaha. I'm Jimmy, a penny of Voodoo, pity, Gojo, and I got your bomb. Yomi apete apema no depend poto kelemen poto san poto 50 no poto me yomi akekekekeke yama yo afana go no afa mo ma so because pepe to me so le me da pa video lo poli be meji eku meji woli meji di meji lo so meji woli meji abla meji akra meji guda meji sa meji kana meji to meji to la meji lete meji che meji fu meji poli che to la me yo klo mo bi le ko kwa to ba do bo ma to ba de ya ne ma ko ni di na tepe gbedo yi wo mi bo fi am sia me ke ele mi apo me sia me aba se no strong le me no kwa di ngobo yi na bana la me se na bana agbo na bana mo yo ni odi o le afi o le bagbaje o le po ri o egbebe nu fa fi o ri nana no ba si ne kere o mo no bu na me sia no ke le togbe o yo me le togbe o do le togbe o yo le gbedora me sia le togbe no bu mo na Voodoo no bu mo na amachichi no bu mo na ma oga so polisa na bu mo na lo kitikata na bu mo na lo ese na bu mo na lo agbara ji me yo mi apetero lo ada mi keke me yo amerika ko me yo amese me yo amerika gbara amerika dare to me nya view pete ben ko pete khlen lo me yo amerika ko me pete sibuket mi je me nya to ben ko pete boyo me yo reka ko o pete yo se go agbara me. Yes, we are ready to go. Let's start from TikTok, our favorite TikTok. We have Unchu. Unchu saying, teach me. Unchu, we are teaching. Okay, that's what we are doing here. We are teaching. And then we have Kelly Hills. What is he saying? Is it he or she? Eh? Love is sending us love. Okay, thank you very much, Kelly. We are very grateful. And then we have DJA. Say good evening, Papa. Good evening, DJA. Thank you very much for joining the section. And then DJ Elia had said, DJ Papa, please, does children get some level of protection from birth? I don't know. Everybody has their different destiny to come into this world. But before a child can get a protection, maybe naturally, yes, they have, but I don't have any idea. That's why parents must protect children. And of course, I have read stories where mothers give birth to children and throw them away, but the children still survive. So in this case, we can say that the children have some protection, if we are going to say it in that sense. So yeah, but don't put that your mind on that. If there are ways, or there is a way you can protect your child, protect them. It's very important, because even me who is doing this work, sometimes my children are getting sick and I have to do whatever I could do to be able to protect them and give them health. So don't just think that because the children have protection, so they are protected. If there are things you can do to protect them, do. Yes, so let's go on. I think we are finished with TikTok. That's all.
No, we are back to TikTok.
Amazing. And the one we were reading was not TikTok.
No, that was Facebook.
Facebook, African Magic Temple. Okay. Thank you. We have Kelly Hills again on TikTok. Said, please, I want to know why the energies need blood to carry out certain work. There's that love sign is blocking it from there. Move it. Can you move it?
Duties.
To perform certain duties. Okay, Kelly Hills. That is what is called Voodoo. We are not Christians, and then we are also not Muslims. We are not Hindus, and neither are we Buddhists. In Voodoo, we use blood. That's the only simple question I can tell you. And it is not a force. Voodoo doesn't convert people. We don't force people to come and do things. But the way it is done, that's how it should be done. Why do you think that a lorry tire needs air for it to be able to carry a car and take the car around? Because if there's no air in the tire, you pump it, right?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
If a car has a tire, why is the tire not just under the car and it's running by itself? Why do they have to put air into the tire before the car can move about? Because if the air is not in the tire, the car can be there. It can be a Lexus, it can be a Bentil, or whatever you call it, it will move. So everything has its own order, as in life. So in the order of Voodoo, blood is needed. So Kelly Hughes, he said, myself, I am not a Christian as well, but just trying to seek understanding of certain things. Yeah, that's how it is. Things have a car battery. A car battery is supposed to be charging and make your car move. Without the battery, the car cannot move. And even inside the battery, they must pour acid. If they don't pour acid inside the battery will not work as a battery to charge and give you energy to be able to move your car around or get ignition or other things. So everything has its own order. So it is like we are asking a question, why should a battery water be poured on battery before the battery get charged? If I want to understand your question very well, that's what it means. Everything has its order. You see, the problem that most of us have is, why should African traditional spirituality use blood? That's how it is. That is how it is. That's how it works. That's how African traditional spirituality needs blood to work. Animal blood, for that matter, to make it work. So that's how it is. Just like anything or any other things in life, they all have their own way of how it has to be applied or how things have to be done before it starts to work. So in African traditional spirituality, we use blood. Thank you very much. And then we have Floyd Boateng say that when in the home is the best place to pour libation. As at now, I am outside Ghana. You can pour libation anywhere that you want to pour libation. Even if you are in space ship, you can still pour libation. Even if you are in the International Space Station, you can still pour libation. Even if you are inside a prison, you can still pour libation, because as long as water is given to you to drink, you can use that water to pour libation. So it is not only in your house or at home that is the best place to pour libation. As long as you can breathe air and you are able to drink water and eat food, you can pour libation anywhere that you are in the world. There is no specific place where you should pour libation. You can pour libation anywhere. Thank you for that question. That's Boateng, Floyd Boateng. And then we have Kelly. He said, can you please teach us something that can help protect oneself from witches? Kelly Hughes, there's nothing that anyone can teach you to protect you from witches, because who are witches in the first place? who do you call witches? Witches are people who are around you. Witches are not people who are hiding inside some forest or in some old dilapidated building or some hut somewhere and hiding at night and attacking you. Witchcraft is a mental wave. When people start to think negative about you and do not want good things to come to you, that thought form becomes an energy. It takes its own life in such a way that it begins to worry you. The wavelength or the frequency that you are vibrating or emanating may be a parallel frequency because you are focusing yourself on something. So that is coming with a different wavelength or frequency interfering into your frequency. And in this, it disturbs your frequency. It's just like radio waves. When you go to, you are having a, let's use our phone as a sample. When your phone is receiving a call, and sometimes you say the network is not working well, what causes it? Means there is another vibration or another wavelength that is interfering with your network. That's why you cannot get a clear audio when you are making a call or video call. So witchcraft is a mental wavelength that someone who is against you or somebody who does not like you uses that to disturb your waves so that you will not be able to get what you want or what you are focusing on. Sometimes when you take a radio through a very strong magnetic or electrical field, you hear a blare sound of shh. Why? Because the electrical field is having a stronger wavelengths that are disturbing the wavelength that was bringing information or coming into your phone or your device. So witchcraft is simply someone who is having a higher and stronger wavelength or frequency and is using it to disturb your frequency. So witches are not people who are hiding in any village or in your family house or in a place that people are, that where people are. Witches are people who are everybody. Everybody can be a witch against another person. Immediately you start thinking negative about another person. To that person, your wavelength is coming like a witch, or you are becoming a witch against such a person. You may not be a witch to somebody you love, but you become a witch to someone that you are against. That's what is witchcraft. And in Ghana or in Africa, it is being very much active because it is being taught at the churches unknowingly, whereby the pastors and the leaders of the clergy and all this thing are telling their members to either beat their enemies, stab their enemies, or use cutlass to cut their enemies, or sometimes carry ash from the fireplace and blow it in the air and imagine that they are blowing it to the eyes of their enemies. So witchcraft is being taught to children, it's being taught to adults and taught to people without people really knowing that they are practicing witchcraft. That's why witchcraft is everywhere and it is disturbing everybody. So it is not anyone, a village person, old lady or old man, that is a witch. So there is nothing that can be taught to you as, okay, do this and you can protect yourself from witches. Unless you are no more going to interact with people, then that will not happen. Then no one will attack you, or nobody will hate you, or nobody will think negative for you. Even sometimes, even within your own house, within your household, people can still be a witch against you, because when you are doing something and someone is not happy about it, it's a witchcraft. So for this reason, you as an individual must always be finding ways when things are not going on well with you. You must ask what is going on. And then if the spirit world gives you a direction, you follow it, and then you overcome that situation. And that does not mean that once you overcome it, then it is forever. Somewhere along the way, it will come again. So this is what witchcraft is. Is it Boatin or is it Kelly? The person who asked the question.
Kelly Hughes.
Kelly. So that's what witchcraft is all about. It is not something someone can teach you and then you just be doing that and then you avoid them. If you cannot avoid them, they are there. What you can do is that anytime you find them in your life, find a way to move them away from your path. Yeah. That's what you do. Thank you very much for that very beautiful question. And then Freud Boatin was saying thank you. And then Kelly Hughes. So how can one overcome that wave? By always monitoring yourself. If things are not going well, if you are planning to do something or you are doing something and you are not getting results, do a reading quickly. Do a reading very quickly to find out what is going wrong and where is it coming from. And then moment you do that, the spirit world will give you an insight, an understanding, and then that understanding you will work on it with the directions that will be given, then you will overcome it. So Kelly, that's what it is. And then Kelly was saying, thanks for the enlightenment. You are welcome. That's all for what we have there. Okay. Shamba is there, I saw something. And Blinks Dodo also shared the live. Thank you, Dodo. Thank you very much for joining. So Shamba Mohammed Bokor, Shamba Mohammed, it's a good afternoon, Papa. I hope you are doing well. Hello, Shamba. Thank you. Yes. My health hasn't been that great, but it's getting better every day. So I'm here to teach. And how are you? How is your mom and your dad? And how is Daryl and Patricia? My regards to them all. Thank you very much. Okay, so you play some video, and then we will see how we can go on. And the problem is that when you are playing the video, the people on TikTok cannot see. We have to find a way that when we are playing videos, TikTok, but in there, unless you turn the camera onto the screen,
I let you require a full screen. And just change it.
you should be able to compare the oracle that has fallen for you with other oracles as well. That is an advisable that you know, because people spend money before doing divination. Sometimes they find it very difficult to continue or to research or to counter, what do you call it,
reference. A reference.
Not to confirm from other places what their first reading has told them. I know that in Akotipe, when the people go to do reading, they don't do reading at one place. They go to different places. There are at least 3 different places to go. But the best way is to get a Bokor that can explain things into details that you'll be able to know. But of course, one person does not know it all. So you may get some information from here and you may get from another place. But it is advisable that you cross-check your information with other people that you can know more. When you take money from you, it is worth it. Thank you. And then Floyd Watson is saying that, can you do a divination for me? Yes, we can do a divination for you. But unfortunately, we don't do a divination on our live show. That's not the kind of shrine we have. If you want to do a divination, you book an appointment. Our number is in our profile. They will do a divination for you. But I'm not kind of a priest who come here without knowing you and start to do a divination for you. There's a procedure in doing divination. There's a lot of people who are just comers who will be doing divination for you without even knowing you and start telling you that, oh, and this is going to happen, that is going to happen. We don't do that at African Magic Temple or ReVodution. If you want a divination to be done for you, you book an appointment. There's a process. We will pass you through the process. And when we do a divination for you, you will know that this is called divination. We don't sit down here without knowing you, without having any information about you. Is to tell you that, okay, the job you are going to look for next week, you will be successful. How do I know? Am I the one going to employ you? Or do I even know you physically? Or have you sent an application to me and I'm the owner of the company, then I'm going to say that you are going to get a job? We don't do that at African Magic Temple. We are very realistic people. We are not dreamers. Thank you very much for that question, Boatin. Then we have Kelly Hills saying that sometimes the directions are different with where the divination is done. No, it is not. If a proper diviner divines for you, if you take it anywhere in the world, the person who understands far will tell you the same thing. They are not different. If a Pauline Bemeji falls for you, Bemeji is Bemeji, and it is everywhere the same Bemeji. But the challenges that you may come across is that somebody may know some story of Bemeji that is not known to another person. So the person may give you his version of what he knows. But if you cross-check, you will get other people's versions also, and then you will strike an understanding. It will always have similarities. It will definitely have similarities. So it is not where you do the divination is different, so things will change. No, a good diviner, once he may divine, it is the same everywhere. Thank you very much. And then we have Floyd Watson said, thank you so much. I will surely book an appointment. You are very welcome, Floyd. I'm grateful. And then Kelly Hills said, can one call his or her ancestral throne through libation? Yes, of course, that's what we do. And when you say you are calling your ancestral throne, you know the ancestors are our the throne, which is the ancestral stool. I think in Africa we don't call it throne, or in Ewe language we don't call it a throne. We call it zikbi. We call it a stool. The ancestral stool is the converging place for all the ancestors. People who were on that same bloodline that has passed on, and who we call ancestors. Mind you, the Vodus are not our ancestors. Our ancestors are people who had lived at one time, whose blood runs in our veins. These are our ancestors. The deities, the Vodus, the energies and all these things that our ancestors had are not called ancestors, but they could be termed as the deities of our ancestors. So when you are pouring libation to your ancestral stool, every ancestral stool has a name. And then when you mention that name, you are calling the stool as an individual. Then from there you go on to call the name of all your ancestors on that bloodline, both men and women. And you are giving your message to them by telling them that you are pouring libation for them so that they can sleep peacefully in death and also make your life a good one and a perfect one for you. So your ancestral stool may be just one single name in the libation, and the majority of the names you will call will be the names of your ancestors. That is how a libation is poured. And if you happen to have some vodus or deities or entities or spirits that you are familiar with, whether you are being initiated into them or you are not initiated into them, you can still pour libation, and during the libation you will mention their names. But the best ones that can attend to you, or the ones that can attend to you best, are the ones that you really have kind of a relationship with. And if the signal is off, okay, it's back. They are the ones that you have some kind of a physical relationship with, either through initiation or going there to pray at the shrine, or the priest has kind of known you or has introduced you, or it may be a family deity that is for the whole family. You mention their names and then they will listen to you. Okay. It's the bottom. Kelly, move the thing up and let's see. That's what I want. Yeah. So you can pour libation to your ancestral stool and mention your ancestors. And then we have a Gideon Brave 3 saying, please can everyone take Afa? Yes, I believe that everyone who wants to take Afa can be initiated into Fa, because we all came into this world with our destinies different. And when you get Afa, you come to know your destiny, the purpose, the reason why you are here on this earth, and what you are supposed to do to be happy and be comfortable here, to be successful in whatever profession you choose. Afa will guide you through your destiny. And it is the best when you take Afa before you can know the blueprint of your destiny in this world. So I believe that everyone can take Afa, or everyone can be initiated into Afa, unless of course maybe before the initiation, if a reading is done or a divination is done and Afa said that this is not the time for you to get Afa, then you may follow that. But in general, Afa will accept that you can be initiated into Fa. Everybody can be initiated into Fa. And in reality, everybody should be initiated into Afa. Thank you very much for that question. And then we have a method man. A method man says, sorry if I sound blunt. Method man is like a true African magic. Okay, let's start from the top. I said method man. What to do when you want money? You have to work. When you want money, work. That's what you do when you want money. Because money doesn't come from nowhere, but through work. And what are works? Business, working under somebody, setting up your own business, making a fund. Whatever they call work, anything called work, if you do, then you get money. Money doesn't fall from the sky, and no spirit gives money to anybody. Spirits can bless your effort so that whatever you are doing, people will patronize your business or the work. If you are a farmer, spirit can help you so that when you work at the farm, the produce will be nice, so it will be good enough for you to be able to sell, so that when you sell, people will buy. But if you are thinking of going to sleep without working and money will pile up in one corner, or some spirit will bring money and put inside some box for you, and you wake up without working and then you just get it. It does not exist in African's traditional spirituality, and I don't think it exists in any spirituality whatsoever. What you may end up is getting scammers taking your money and putting you into double problem. So if you want to get money, work. The method man went like through African magic. There's no magic that can make you get money. If you see magicians on stage entertaining people using entertainment as magic, it is for fun. It is to make people laugh, to forget their troubles and problems. So they take you to the world of fantasy and illusion so that you can be happy, forget about your problems and moment. But if someone tells you that a magician or a traditional priest can make you become rich, the person is deceiving you without working, and the person is deceiving you. There are things that can create attraction for you through spiritual way, like soaps, oils, herbal baths, that can create an aura around you to be able to attract the things you want. But you cannot sit in your room and be expecting to attract good things coming to you. You can pray in your room, but then you must go out there to do something which will make people, that whatever you'll be doing will attract people towards you, so that whatever you are doing, you'll be successful in it. But to sleep and wake up and money, or some snake will come and vomit money. Is a snake a mint? Is it a money machine? Have you ever heard that snake has a money machine in its stomach? No. But they will tell you that they will make money for you, and they will, of course, they will use entertainment magical tricks to prove to you that they can make money for you. Either they are having a topsy-turvy box where the bottom is a double bottom, or they have a Dove pan that produces a production box and all kind of things. And if you are a novice in the spiritual world, people use those tricks to fool you, and you may fall for it. So you are not sounding blunt, but I am just being blunt with you. Thank you very much, Method Man. Okay, Method Man, what do you do? What do you have to say about Christianity? I don't have anything to say about the Christianity. You can ask Christians, they may tell you something about Christianity, but I don't have anything to say about Christianity. Thank you. It's a Method Man saying, and where do you think we go when we die? I don't know, and I'm not interested in knowing when I die, where will I go. I'm interested in living here now and living comfortably. So wherever I will go when I die, I leave that to whoever created me. And that is not my problem now. I want to live here I want to live comfortably. And I want to make sure I don't step on anybody's toes. I don't want to cheat anybody. I don't want to take advantage of anybody. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to do any bad thing to anybody. I leave the rest to God. Wherever we will go when we die, that is up to whatever sent me here or whoever sent me here. That is their problem, not mine. What I do here is do my best to live a good life in order not to take advantage of anyone. And I believe if I live a good life, whoever sent me here will know that I have lived a good life and will reward me accordingly. If I do bad things, they will also reward me accordingly. If I do good things, I will be rewarded accordingly. So there is no need of me worrying about where will I go when I die. A lot of people spend their time worrying about where they will go after death. You are not even living here comfortably and you are thinking about where you will go when you die. Is it not stupid? You are suffering here and you are thinking of where you will go after you die. Why won't you find a way to make yourself comfortable here through living properly? So, method man, I don't have any worry about where I go after I die. If you are worried about where you will go after I die, that's your cup of your tea, not mine. I want to live here comfortably and I want to live well. I want to make sure I don't step on people's toes. I want to make sure I don't disturb anybody. And I want to live very well. And then we have Kelly Hughes. He said, thanks very much. My real name is Agble Oswald. Please pick my name and make prayers for me anytime. Okay, thank you very much, Oswald. I'm very grateful that you joined us, Kelly Hughes. Thank you. And then we have Joy Joyce, 744. Say, hello, Papa. Please, what is the difference between Nukaka and Esenyonyo? Esenyonyo. Okay. Nukaka, as in Ewe, is for you to be able to find out what is happening to you behind the scenes. Whatever is happening to you, you must find out what is happening behind the scene, and that is what is called Enukaka. I think they say Asembisa, or there's a special name for it, because the other day Abulai Hamid said use some Akan word, and Mr. Bokor was saying yes, that is the correct word for me. I cannot remember. So, but I think it's Asembisa or yeah, that's what it is. But Enukaka or Enutababia is what the Ewes call it. Means you have to check. Nukaka simply means dig, to find out what is under the hip. So you digging to find out what is under. That is what is called a nukaka, or a nutababia means to find out what is there. But a senyonyo may be a different word. But you know, every dialects are plenty. We have so many different dialects in every language. So maybe in some dialect, a nukaka may be likened to a senyonyo. But a senyonyo, in my understanding, in the dialect that I speak and the ones that I understood, is like waking up your destiny. To wake up your destiny is to do destiny things, to awaken your destiny so that your destiny can work well for you. And in the teachings that I have gone through, the first part is to align your negative destiny with the positive destiny, or what we call the removal of the negative destiny